Welcome back everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you how to achieve these Hailey Bieber inspired glazed donut nude nails. This isn't necessarily a new technique, it's something we've been doing in the industry for many years, it's had a revive and so many of you requested it. So I'm going to breeze through the process of applying the BIAB, known as Builder in a Bottle. I already have 3 in-depth tutorials on how to apply this type of gel. So I will link that on screen for you now. It also includes how to infill the gel, which is kind of what I'm doing today. I've not removed the entire lot. The brand I'm going to be using today is this NKK, also known as NailzKatKat on Instagram. The shade I'm using is called Delicate. So I've dehydrated my nail beds. As you can see, I've not fully removed my previous gel. I like to just work on top of this. I leave the bulk of that in the apex of the nail. It means I don't have to apply quite as much product when I redo my nails. However, you can leave a lot more gel on if you want to do a quicker infill. As I said earlier, I will breeze through this section. If you want a full how-to, a talk through, all the details, I will link the previous videos and the playlist on screen for you now. I have applied 1 layer of this product very thin to all of the nails and cured them for a full 2 minutes. Then I'm going to work on 1 nail at a time, and I apply a slip layer first, which again is a nice thin layer, and I don't cure this. Instead, think of this as a blueprint for where the next bead is going to go. So when you do apply a new bead, it knows where to kind of pull to. And I always have a very fine liner brush on hand to be able to manipulate where I want the gel to kind of sit. I want to make sure it's nice and even all down the side walls. So always have a thin liner brush to hand. And as I said, do 1 nail at a time. You don't have to do a full cure, but make sure it is at least 40 seconds so that the gel is set enough for you to be able to move on to the next nail. I'm going to do all the nails before I do the glaze, because you want to completely finish your nails before the glaze goes on. So go in, build them all, make sure you do a full 2-minute cure, and then we're going to use a top coat. I haven't tried the glaze over regular polish because I don't tend to use a regular polish. I can't see why it wouldn't necessarily work. I feel like maybe because the top coat feels kind of rubbery, maybe that's why it works better, but I would definitely encourage you to give it a go. The actual glaze is no more than sort of £3 to £4 to purchase, so I wouldn't say it's exactly a waste of money. I'm sure it would still give you the same kind of desired effect, but to be honest with you, having not tried it, I can't say that that's definitely the case. Now I am cutting out the sections where I cure each nail just for ease, because again this one is mostly about the glaze, but I didn't want to completely leave this out because you guys might complain that you wanted to see it. So I am just kind of like speeding through it, so do forgive me. Again, if you want to see how to build the nails, go check out the other tutorials. So these have been cured for a full 2 minutes. And the key next is to apply a top coat. So you are basically doing a regular gel polish from start to finish before we go in with the glaze. My preference for top coat is the one by the gel bottle. This is the Extreme Shine top coat. It is my favourite because it literally holds its shine until you take it off. You want to make sure you get this all the way around the cuticle, as close to the side walls as possible, and make sure that you just cap the free edge. I don't always cap the free edge when I'm using Builder Gel. I explain why in my previous videos. However, because we are using a glaze, we do want to cap the free edge because we want the glaze to go over the entire nail bed. So again, I've given this a full cure, and I'm just showing you my before and after of the Delicate shade because it is so pretty if you are looking for a natural nude. So this is the glaze. I've had so many of these over the years. I actually just purchased this one because I wanted to make sure I didn't have a pearly finish. I wanted a white chrome. However, if you are looking for mermaid vibes, then get the pearl finish. So this is a microfine powder, and it comes with one of the old kind of like applicators that you used to get with makeup eyeshadow palettes. It feels really cheap, and I mean it is cheap to buy, but it works so well. You just need to kind of burnish it into the cured top coat. This top coat actually doesn't have a sticky layer. Once it cures, it's completely dry already, so that's why I haven't used any acetone. However, if you're using a top coat that is sticky, you'll need to remove that layer with acetone or IPA first before you go in with this powder. Make sure that you really scrub it into the sidewalls and around that cuticle area. You don't want to miss any areas before you seal it back in with top coat. Otherwise, if you miss a bit, it will be noticeable when it catches the light. Because the nails are super shiny under my studio lighting, I don't feel like it does it justice for just how pearly shiny these are. So that's why I do take a little video of them outside in natural daylight so you can really see. Hailey Bieber's nails had a white polish underneath before going in with a white chrome like I'm using here. So they gave a little bit more of a white finish. This is more of a nude glaze, which I really, really love. As I said before, you can definitely purchase all different kinds. You can get blue glazes, you can get opal, you can get like petrol. I'm calling it a glaze, but it's actually referred to as chrome. So just type in nail chrome powders if you're looking for some. I will link where I got my one down below for you. Again, it was about £3.99, so it would last you forever. And it will look different depending on which colour you are applying it over. So if you went for something more pink, you'll get more of a strawberry glaze. If you went for something a bit paler, it'd be more like the Hailey Bieber set, which is a bit more bridal. If you apply it over black polish, you'll get more of a kind of galaxy grey. So the possibilities really are endless. Here I'm applying the top coat over the top, and you want to apply a big enough bead that you can float the brush over the nail because you don't want to drag it. A bit like when you're applying blush and bronzer over your foundation, you wouldn't want to drag it because it would disturb your base makeup. So this is the same. Because you haven't set that powder in place yet, you're going to sandwich it between the two layers of top coat, so you want to be very light-handed with it. Without flooding that cuticle area or your sidewalls, make sure you do cover it with that top coat, because any areas that you don't get when you wash your hands, it's going to come away from the nail and it will be patchy. Once again, you want to give this a full 2-minute cure, and then that is completed. I have done the other hand. I'm not going to show you the building process, but I will show you the glazing process, and I'll put some music onto it so you can enjoy it. And there you have it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this Hailey Bieber inspired glazed donut nude nails tutorial. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below and I'll do my best to get back to you. Come follow me outside of YouTube over on Instagram, where I'm most active, and I will see you on Sunday with another tutorial. Bye guys.